Well, hello. I have another video about concerning a situation I came across online. First, let me zoom in on this picture I have here so you can see what the subject matter is. Okay, so we have a gentleman. Don't know if they're male identified, don't know if they're female identified, but all I know is that they are being displayed wearing eye makeup and big eyebrows, and they have some jewelry on, but what most of all standing out is the fact they have a beard right there, right? Now this is an Instagram picture. I'm going to be providing a link to this picture because I want you to see some of the horrid comments that are on this picture. So anyways, this came up in my feed, this picture of this individual, and the comments that came from women were downright sexist. No other way of saying it. It was sexism. I'm going to zoom in just a bit. There we go. Yeah. So the comments that were being made were comments that you would expect from just pure homophobes and transphobes and things like that. You know, about how men shouldn't wear makeup and how gross this individual was. And what was really shocking was when I took this picture and I posted it in a trans group that I am associated with. What was really shocking was there was a lot of support for what the women were saying. And when you click on the link and you read what was being said, it was pretty screwed up. It was pretty screwed up. If I could read it to you, I would read some of the things. But I encourage you to go to this page itself, to go to the Instagram link itself, and look at it. It's disgusting. That's how to say it. But in the trans group, one of the people actually said he looks like a clown. I'm trying to understand how this gentleman looks like a clown just because he's wearing a makeup design that I've seen a lot of women wear. A lot of women wear this sort of eye makeup design. It's like the term clown is what has been used to define transgender people. Now, the reason why I'm part of this group is not because I'm trans. I like to see what's going on in the trans movement. I like to understand what they're facing. But also, in a way, it coincides with my own expression and the issues I have concerning it. But it's shocking when I see how people in the trans community seem to support gender rules and gender roles. The same ones that when they were not trans restricted them from being who they wanted to be. Getting back to the Instagram picture, what the Instagram picture is dealing with is NYX Cosmetics, who, if you look at their site, they're all about creativity, they're all about art, they're all about theatricals, they're all about crazy designs and makeup designs. And it's funny, if you go through the pictures, you know, there's some really overdone makeup designs, although I'd like to know what overdone is, unless it looks indeed clownish. The person, the picture that I've just showed you is amongst many showcased on the Instagram for NYX Cosmetics. And it's funny, all of the ones that involve a male in makeup that is not quite masculine, they're all infested with hateful, sexist comments. Look, there's no other way of saying it. If you tell someone, if you are ripping into someone because they're wearing something or they're doing something that doesn't go along with their sex, and you're restricting them in some way, that's sexism. That's the definition of sexism. And yes, women can be sexist to men. Sexism is sexism is sexism. Period. And I wish more people would understand that. Or go by that. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to provide the link to the picture. And now what's really awesome, there are a lot of women and men coming in saying, actually the person making really mean comments is more ugly than they seem to think this man is, who's fabulous. I like that kind of stuff. Also, you know, I've given thought to actually doing my androgyny with my beard, but the look that I go for is classic goth, classic, just old style goth. So it doesn't quite go along with my style. A lot of the bearded guys wearing the makeup and stuff, it's oftentimes associated with drag, and I'm not for drag. I mean, I'm for drag. Okay. I'm not for drag for myself. I'm for people being able to freely be in that scene and be part of it and participate in it and all of that. More power to you. And I wouldn't mind going to a drag show and checking it out. But people constantly think I'm an old, wrinkled old drag queen or something like that. And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm me. And I go for the traditional, old school goth style. I mean, the goth style borrows a lot from the drag scene. I understand that. Okay. But some of the goth style also borrows from old 1920s style, which is one of my favorite. The Morticia look. Susie Sue, she borrowed a lot from those styles and made her own stuff. And but yeah. So anyways, I'm going to provide the link. I would love to hear your comments. I'd like to know what you guys think about the trans people kind of supporting gender roles as well. Not gender roles, gender rules as well. Oh yeah, and another one that I encountered was someone telling me basically, you know, what's the use of bringing this stuff up? What's the use of calling these people out? I mean, you know, it just doesn't do anything. It's like, well, it doesn't do anything because you're not doing anything. You're just telling people like me to shut up. Well, why are you telling me to shut up? Why don't you get out and do something too? You know? Alright, so that's it, and I hope you have a good day. So long.